Hey guys, I'm with the developer of Octahedron. Do you want to tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, sure. Octahedron is it's a bit of a new take on the traditional platformer. It's a 2D platformer, but it's all about scaling a level vertically by making your own platforms at the press of a button.
First thing I've noticed is the music. Is that styled around the levels?
It is sort of. I actually originally am a musician, so this is my first foray into game design. And once the style of the game and the world design was sort of worked out, I realized that the type of music that would go well with the game was this sort of clubbier, dancier style. And it also is actually synced to several of the visual effects in the game. So it does play a part in it. It's not a music game or anything like that, but the music is an important aspect of the game, yes.
Where did you get your inspiration or ideas from?
Well, it started as, I think the mechanically important part of the inspiration is Mega Man, the old Mega Man games, the 8-bit games. But it actually started out as a prototype when I just had the simple idea of making a platformer where you create your own platforms to navigate through the levels. And that was the prototype, and everything else came from that. Basically, I realized that it was just an interesting mechanic. It was pretty fun. It was pretty basic at the beginning, and I realized pretty quickly that it was a fun thing to do, just creating platforms as you scale the levels. And then eventually it just all went from there, and I wanted to make a platformer from the beginning. I knew that because those were my favorite games since I was little, and I've played the Mega Man games, and those were a big inspiration, like I said, for this type of game.
And you've had good feedback of the people at EuroGamer?
I've been getting really great feedback, but really surprising, because it's my first trade show and it's also the first showing of the game. It's actually the reveal here at EGX. Yesterday was, of course, Thursday, which is supposed to be a slower day, but I was really surprised by how busy it got and how these 3 PCs were like constantly busy with people playing the game, and I got really good feedback. People were staying for a long time, and yeah, I'm really quite happy with how it's turned out so far.
So how far are you in development with this game?
I'm a year in right now, so it's definitely, I definitely want to spend another year on it, and this is strictly for just getting feedback from people and for seeing how people play it, how people learn how to play the game, and it's going to be definitely another year at least until it's out.
Do you reckon you'll be at Rezzed in March?
I probably could, but you know what, right now, for me, I've spent so much time just getting ready for this event. And during this whole time, I kind of had to put development on hold because I was strictly working on the demo. I was working on the stand itself. So all I want to do is get back home and actually work on the game. So I'm thinking if I'm going to be showing it off again, it's going to be really close to release. So that's likely more in a year or even a little bit later or in the summer next year, something like that.
Will you do like sort of a collector's edition that will give you the soundtrack as well?
The soundtrack is definitely going to be part of the game in some way. I don't really know. It's probably a good idea, like you said. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. But that should be part of it, yeah. Collector's edition, maybe. I mean, it's for now a digital release, of course. But if I can include the soundtrack in some way in the release itself, I'm probably going to do that.
Are you on Steam?
I'm gonna, not right now, but I hope I'm going to be on Steam. I'm not on Greenlight yet, but I hope I'm going to get the game on Greenlight. I'm also definitely going to be on Mac and Linux, and 99% I'm going to be on Xbox One and PS4 as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think I'm good, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the interview.